over the last few months, facts which have been coming out in public domain are indeed disturbing. If I may say, the situation is becoming a little curiouser and curiouser. There is eventually civilian control of the armed forces. And something seems to be going wrong with our statecraft, that issues which should be really on account of that civilian control be settled in closed doors are now becoming a subject of an unnecessary debate, which really in the context of the armed forces ought to be avoided. And therefore I would urge the Honorable Defence Minister and through him the government, that even the government to take certain proactive initiative, that the kind of situation which has prevailed in this disturbed equilibrium, and I restrain myself from saying anything more, that this situation comes to an end quickly. Secondly, since the Honorable Minister has said, and understandably so, that he is very particular that all these cases should be inquired into, I think it is for him to, as the head of the ministry, to make an assessment between a substantive charge or a baseless charge. If it appeared to him that the charge is not frivolous and merits an inquiry even when it is orally brought to his notice, anonymous or otherwise, I'm not getting into that controversy, then the same has to be at least primarily inquired into. If a subject matter comes into the knowledge of the Army Chief and the Honorable Minister, that somebody, particularly maybe a serving general, is doing this, is this an issue on which both of them should have put blinkers on their eyes, not recorded it, not inquired into, allowed that general to complete his term? He had retired, I stand corrected, and not inquired into the matter at all. Because if we, on a charge which is prima facie not frivolous, decide to put blinkers on our eyes and say, let it be a closed chapter, then we are learning to live with corruption. This is something which ought not to have done. At the same time, we are completely with you if you want to cleanse up, but please maintain a judicial balance, and that judicious balance is defense procurement, modernization, and defense preparedness should not suffer. And an impression has gained ground that in the last few years, it's not only during your government, even earlier governments also, our tendency to make a controversy of every issue relating to defense preparedness and defense procurement is hurting countries' defense preparedness. Therefore, you need to have a judicious balance to be struck, that whereas we must stand by probity, at the same time we can't leave India insecure if we get over-obsessed with that issue.